Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. This is our Swedish Nordic run where we are working with Finland right now in our faction, and Finland has just been invaded by the Soviet Union. If you watched the last episode, you will see that we launched an ill-advised attempt to cut off the Soviet advance here, cut their army in two and roll them up. We had two divisions completely destroyed in that. So pretty hefty price we paid, but we're now holding them off. We have 4 divisions down in the Leningrad area, just fending off Soviet attack after Soviet attack, with 1 Finnish division there. We have 4 divisions in mainland Sweden just to hold off against any Soviet naval attacks that might come through, and then 2 divisions in north central Finland, where we're going to keep pushing on that axis and keep the pressure on the Soviets up here. They are fairly weak here. Our units are doing a good job holding out, so I think we'll be in okay shape. In the air, they have a lot of planes they're throwing at us in eastern Finland. We're winning the battle in the air. We're shooting down more than we're losing. But we are losing some trucks still. We're getting bombed a bit. It's going to be a tough one. And they are attacking us in southern Sweden. I just got a fighter squadron up there. However, that is a rookie squadron, or wing, I guess would be appropriate, not squadron. It's a rookie wing, so they're not going to be too effective. Maybe I should move them here and get them in a bit of a more effective area, so their range covers more of the mission area. So now we're finally starting to shoot down a couple of bombers. We've lost some fighters, but they're all due to accidents. So hopefully we'll be able to turn that around, keep their bombing from being too effective, and then we can get that wing trained up as well. I'm looking at my options here for my fighters. Fighter detection is going to be good. Just general efficiency is always good. I think I might go. Ooh, air superiority is also good. Let's go ace effectiveness. I think, given we're going to have relatively few wings, I think we can have some aces that really matter for us. How are my troops holding out over here? Good. I'm going to try to attack into this area while they're again trying to knock this Finnish unit out. Could maybe kick them out. All right, and we're gonna have to just keep counterattacking to keep them off us. What do we got here? They canceled our sales contract with the UK, knocked out some Soviet subs, so that's good, but things are looking a little dicey on this front. So I think we have the naval superiority to hold it. There we go. Hopefully these guys can surround this division and keep them from penetrating any deeper, and then destroy it as well. I'm going to cancel that attack. Just sit tight here. But I think I can push them out of this province. Maybe we'll get some help from this 1st Finnish division here. Alright, so this is getting a little dicey. I'm going to have to send a couple divisions up to counterattack. It's just getting a little too close for comfort, and I don't have manpower right now, so I'm going to have to look at something to get that taken care of. I am building some tanks. I've got a tank division training right now. I'm just going to throw this extra one at infantry equipment and get that, try to get those upgrades through. We're going to need to go to extensive conscription because we just don't have the troops. We need more manpower to be able to make a difference here. Let's go. I want to push this tank back. Let's dig into the stats here, see what we've got. Alright, so our 2nd division joined. Their commander's a little more skilled. They have air superiority. which is surprising because I thought with the planes we have in there, we'd get the air superiority, but I guess not. Let's see, heart attack. I think we can pierce them. How does this look here? So yeah, we're dealing 65% through their armor. So we can't fully pierce their armor. So that's one of the things holding us up here. How is the air battle looking? Lost 50 fighters? So they are definitely doing some damage to us. Let's see. Let's stop those close air support, and let's just shift to interception. Just try to keep our planes alive. How are things going over here? Still not taking out the Soviet planes like I'd like to. So let's flip that to superiority and see if we can change things around. Our planes are not nearly as effective as I would have expected. Luckily, we are very dug in here, so we're just going to be eating Soviet casualties in Leningrad. I think we can cut these guys off. And, yeah, we'll definitely knock out this tank division here. And once we do, I think we'll be able to cut off this infantry division, and they will have nowhere to go. Come on, be a good one. All right. They lost transport. We took out a Soviet destroyer. I'll take it. Now these guys are going to be completely cut off once we spoke too soon. Oh, let's pull back. 'Cause I don't want them to get cut off. Thought we were going to be able to close the gap there. 4 divisions is a lot to be holding this line with. I'm going to shift one up here. Just to move them somewhere else where I think they're needed a bit more. And which one's this? Finland seeks Swedish support. I mean, we're already at war. We can't get more at war. So I guess I'll do it. Let's see, we've got more military factories opening up. And let's just throw them at fighters. We need fighters. So we get bicycle infantry there, modern panzers. That's interesting, but it's not what I need most right now. Dockyards, I'd like them, but it's not what I need. So here we go. This is going to be just our general mobilization tree. Economic Union. And then we've got the Research Council. This has a lot of bonuses here. Doesn't look like we've got anything in this tree that we can go with right now. See, in the infrastructure investment, that seems to have pretty minimal effects on us. So let's just look through these real quick. These are some good bonuses. Ooh, mobilization of society is going to be solid. So if we can get down there, that one would be helpful. Land-air warfare. This could be interesting. But let's go... Let's go down this Research Council path, because that's going to give us some good Nordic bonuses. What can we throw for our truck designer? Give us some more breakthrough. Let's see, what was this one for? Truck and motorized rocket artillery. Yeah, let's just do it. And then we can upgrade our truck. Make sure that's got the newest stuff. We've got an open slot, so I'm just going to put that on improved infantry equipment. I want that bonus right away. And this is our armored car. We don't really have armored cars. I'll just throw it here on reliability, since the only thing I really use armored cars for is resistance suppression. But the big thing we can do now is we can mobilize. We have a lot of subs. What have we here? More subs and a destroyer. So I'll break off that destroyer and throw that on our other fleet. And this one is convoy rating. Should be convoy rating. What do we got here? Yeah, so they'll automatically break off, which is good. Let's get these guys automatically breaking off. We've got a new trait we can add. Concealment Expert, I think, is going to be helpful, at least for our subs. And we'll keep them alive with that retreat decision chance. How's the air war going over here? Still more accident losses. We're disrupting their bombers, but we're not shooting them down. That I don't really grasp how we're doing that. But at least our factories aren't getting bombed anymore. So it looks like our counterattack is holding for now. We're making a little bit of progress in the Karjala area. Really, I wonder if what we need is just to hold out until that peace conference. That might be all we need. And we've got that extra aluminum coming through, so we should get a few more planes built. What do we have going for tech? So we've got the improved small airframe. That'll be a new fighter design we can bring up. And we've got field hospitals, some infantry equipment. How is that tank division looking? They're getting there. I don't want to field them early, because I feel like that would just result in wasted tanks, wasted manpower. So with this army, this is our strongest army. It has 5 divisions. I'm going to set them to cautiously execute and then to move on the counterattack. I don't want to lose them. I don't want them to just bash off of strong Soviet positions, but I do want to start making some progress. I'm going to throw some more infrastructure up in northern Sweden to go for the resources there. Yeah, this is looking good. We're making some progress. Man, we just can't win this air battle. We are, I say that, but we definitely have a good ratio here of shooting down their fighters and bombers to how many we're losing. Hopefully we'll get some aces soon that will help us out. So this is our raiding fleet. What do we got here? So we got raiding submarines. Yeah, we got the large torpedo banks. That's going to help with our submarine attacks. I think I'm just going to stick with a submarine-based navy. Cannons can be helpful for our planes as I'm looking at which way to go there next. It's January 1940, so a little early to hit some of those industry decisions. We are pushing tanks. Could go the medium tank route, but I don't know if that's the most effective thing right now. Let's go with the anti-tank upgrade, because we are having some trouble penetrating Soviet armor. Let's look at our... first, let's look at the infantry divisions and see if we can actually... Yeah, we need support anti-tank. Do I have anti-tank building anywhere? Got anti-air, which I also need. Wonder if I could throw an anti-tank company in there. Let's see what I've got. I'll just throw the Bofors 37 on a production line. Trying to see what I can steal some production from. And I also could buy some. So I'll get that production line up. But I think I'm going to need to buy it to be able to field any number of them quickly. So let's see, where's some anti-tank? Get some Chilean anti-tank in here. Let's see. Famous Irish anti-tank guns. We'll get some of those going. And anyone have some more? Yeah, is this Chilean? We'll spend some factories taking those on, so that we could just get anti-tank stuff out to our troops sooner. Because as we look at what we're building, we have one anti-tank gun. Oh, up to 2 now. And that'll, of course, speed up as we get that production line running smoother, but we need lots more. Another thing we're doing is running out of fuel. So let's trade for some more oil. Could just keep trading with the US, but Venezuela, I don't know. I don't know how they're actually going to play out. We'll see if they end up being a friend or not. Looking at how things are going for me right now, I'm going to need more convoys. Do I have any convoys building? No, I don't. So I'm going to get some convoy production going. Lost some, not a ton. But we'll probably need more as our economy expands and we start to import more. Fighter and carrier fighter. Yeah, we'll just take the upgraded agility there. Never a bad thing. And then let's just go with the brand new plane. So it's going to be fighter weapons. I'm going to load it up with 2 banks of 4 heavy machine guns, engines 3. Nothing else to add on this fighter. Increase the speed and agility on it. So let's compare this with the stats of our old one. So we've got air defense of 11 versus 9. Click this off. Air attack goes from 18.9 to 25.2. Agility goes up by 10. Yeah, I like how this looks, and it's faster. It's going to be more expensive, but I think that'll be worth it. Let's pump out as many of these as we can. Then what else? Oh, we've got another Volvo upgrade here. I'm going to just take that fuel usage bonus because we are running a little low on oil. Our big fleet must be out and about right now. It's still early for that next hospital upgrade. Do I want to go for medium tanks? I'm not sure. Experimental rockets is still early. You know, we do have some close air support, so we could go with bombs. I think that one would be helpful for us. Armored cars, I still don't think are worth it. They just don't seem to have the cost-benefit trade-off we'd need to build armored cars. So how is mobilization actually looking? We've got about 2% more that we can recruit. We'll be okay. Wondering about throwing in 1 more division up. And maybe 2. I just don't want to get too low where reinforcing starts to be sketchy. I probably should throw these planes on exercise again. Their experience is just too low to send them into air combat. So have we even shot down any of their bombers? We really haven't. That's sad. And where is my where's all my oil? Am I having trouble getting it through? No, we should have some coming from Venezuela and the US. I'm just gonna bring my fleet home. And what have we here? This is what I was worried about. We have a Soviet naval invasion. So who do I pull off? I'm probably going to pull this army off. And, oh, here we go. Here we go. We got the beachhead. I'm just going to send them there. We'll get them moving over. And how is my armored division doing? I've got to start trading for more oil too. Who would be easier? Let's see if we can get some from Iran. Oh man, that's bad. That's bad. That's real bad. So, we have one mostly trained armored division. I don't know how I just missed this. Man. So I goofed here. Let's see. And I'm going to send everyone from that 5 division front. I'm going to send them all back. It's probably all I can really afford to do right now. Hopefully the Finns can hold on, and hopefully I can hold on. Let's see here. Construction, infantry weapons. What about for land operations? Need more than 15 divisions? Yikes. I'm going to go with this kind of home defense type tree, because that's going to be the most important for me. And this other division is barely trained, but there'll be something at least in the way as the Soviets try to steamroll me. We lost some subs, but if they can slow down this Soviet advance, that is all I can ask for. I'm going to send one division to try to take out this last Soviet cavalry division here. That is just barely hanging on. And let's see, this other final division. I've got nothing else on the front. I don't know. I'll just assign them to the whole front and see if they can hold anything off. What else do I have here? What kind of air support can I bring home? I'm going to try to get some air superiority going and at least contest them in the air. They've got quite the force coming against me. It's going to be a tough one. I'm pulling another division back from Finland. I'm going to train 2 more just to try to get them, get somebody here that can help hold this line. And slow down their assault. Yeah, we've got more divisions coming, but it's not enough. There's no one I can call for expeditionaries from. What about high command? No one, nothing else I can do there. We're at least slowing them down. It's taking them longer to steamroll my positions. But this is a tough one. You know, the Finns look like they're doing okay. They have a lot of troops here. I think they'll be okay if I pull more and more troops back. Yeah, we'll just increase the reliability of this equipment. That's good. All right. I'm gonna have to get a little bold here and try to do something to cut them off, because I can't just hold how things are. Combined arms, I don't really have motorized or mechanized in any sort of numbers. These guys are not ready to deploy yet. We got to get them up to 20%, and they are at like 3. Let's see who I can get up here and how fast. Do I have more divisions inbound? Yeah, I've got 3 coming in. I need these fast. I'm not gonna... do I ask for a Finnish division? I'm worried if I do that, it's gonna prevent them from even just holding out their territory. I'm gonna try not to panic until I get all of my troops here. I'm just gonna aim for cutting them off and see where I might be able to maybe get some encirclements, reduce their number of divisions operating on my territory. And yeah, what about my ships here? So I don't think they'll be able to land more. Here we go. If I can cut this off, this could be big. Can you get through? So we got that anti-tank upgrade through. No more infantry upgrades that look to make sense right now. Artillery, let's just go for this next artillery upgrade. Just looking for the next thing that can give me the slightest advantage. Alright, I might be able to encircle these troops down here in the south. We're at 7% for my next infantry recruits. Do I have everybody? Still have a couple more divisions inbound. So as those troops get here, that's going to enable me to put a few more guys on the front line, hold in more places, and put a little more pressure on the Soviets. And maybe this has attracted enough of their attention that the Finns can hold. I'm going to pull one more division back. There we go. If we can get to this port in Karlskrona, then I think they'll be cut off from supply in the south. And they won't be able to keep those troops supplied. They'll start losing organization, and I can push. I normally play at a really high speed, play high level. I like to build armies and bash them off the Soviets. So playing this low level and tactical is a little weird to me. All right, this guy just landed. I think got a fairly fresh infantry division. I think I'll be able to hold here. There we go. Oh no, you're gonna finish this division off. And now I can take this airfield. That's gonna make things hopefully a little harder on them. I wonder if these guys just haven't run out of supply yet, or if they're actually supplied somehow. All right, it's one pocket down. And hopefully I can take out this armored division next. There we go, we're taking out more Soviet convoys too. I'm not sure. I don't think they have troops here. I feel like I'd be able to see them if they did. But if that's just, they're getting supplied from over here somehow. So I'm going to send another division to make sure this goes through. This looked super dicey going in, but I think we managed to push this attack back. All right, so defense in depth I think is going to be the next one here. Unless we stop panicking and flip back to the material design. What else do we have? gonna send my tank division there to make sure. Bulgaria joins the Axis, who is not at war with the Soviets yet. Soviets are throwing everything at me. So just given the number of troops we have tied up, I'd imagine if the Axis declare on the Soviets, it's going to go quick. They're not going to be able to hold out too well. All right, now things are looking better. So where is all my use going? The Navy. Which I think, honestly, I do need to keep the Navy running as much as I can. I haven't lost as much industrial capacity as I would have thought. I thought I would have been in much worse shape than this. Alright, so now we are getting settled a bit. Ah, crap. Trying to reform a new defensive line here. And give this division a way out. I'm worried I'm going to lose them. Let's attack. We've got to move here. I've got to give this division a way to retreat. Come on. Because if they get taken out before I can open this corridor, then they would have to surrender. But they're retreating now, so we're okay. Now it's my turn to cause supply problems for the Soviets. And let's get... where can I have these guys go? Yeah, it's going to be all logistics and close air support here. I'm just going to try to starve this Soviet army out. Though they are giving me more trouble than I would have anticipated. Took out more divisions, but it looks like they're reinforcing by sea, which I wouldn't have thought they'd be able to do, but apparently they can. Let's see, what's next? The heavy bombs. What do they give me? A lot more agility, or a lot more agility penalty, but good close air support impact. It's probably going to be the next place I go, so let's just keep rolling on that. There's no way that division survives. Alright, I stopped panicking and things were looking good, and really I should have kept panicking. They just have so many divisions here. But hopefully these new recruits can help me hold the line a little bit. I've got to look for ways to cut them off. So we took out more convoys of theirs. And in the air, let's see, what do we have going on? Not too much. Hopefully our, where are the close air support planes? Are they active here? Yeah. Just don't have much going on with them right now. I'm just going to try to get behind some of these divisions and cut them off, keep them from retreating, keep them from regrouping at all. Let's shift this division over here and help defend, because this looks like it could be a pretty hefty assault. The Finns look to be doing a nice job. Am I fully mobilized? No, not yet. I'll just keep that option for later. Gonna get another infantry division going. I just don't want to get in a situation where I don't have the manpower to reinforce the divisions I already have. That's what I'm concerned about. And I'm wondering if maybe I should have gone with lighter divisions, just so I could be more flexible. Because if I had more divisions to move around, yes, they wouldn't be as powerful, but it would be easier for me to loop around behind them. And do I have anything else going on here? No, I don't have any more troops inbound. What I have is what I have here. Yeah, I'm gonna start recruiting another division. I don't have options. Just looking for anything I can do here, any bonuses I have, and it looks like I'm out of options. This is going to be tough when this division hits. They've got at least 2 divisions coming in, and this is a new division. They're not experienced. They won't have time to dig in. So the defensive bonus will be nice, but I don't know if it'll be enough. What I will do is wait for them to get worn down a bit, and maybe it would be enough that this 4th division can counterattack. Good thing I'm still mobilizing. I'm gonna need every bit of manpower I can. There we go. This one's almost won. So I'm gonna have this division sit tight. Let's see what I can do here with a counterattack. And this is a more experienced division I'm sending in also. How is my equipment looking? Pretty good, honestly. Nothing I'm really lacking. I know I could use more fighters, but I'm not going to stress about it. Why is my close air support not doing anything? You should be doing close air support. Okay. And how about in Eastern Finland? How's that looking? Oh, it's set to years, not days. That's why. You'd think that should show everything, but I guess not. Yeah, they're disrupting my bombers, but we bombed some troops. No trucks or trains. And how about over here? We're losing some troops. We're losing a few fighters, but they're losing many more fighters than we are. So we're keeping them from getting air superiority. They can't get comfortable and take too much advantage of what they've got in the air. This is getting to be quite the interesting fight we've got going here in eastern Sweden. I think my Navy's doing a decent job of holding them off. What I'm thinking now is I should split this into 2 task forces. And I'm going to have the stronger one be my strike force. I'm going to have the weaker one patrol. So hopefully there's a smarter way to do this. I can do it by ship type. This is going to be my strike fleet, as it should, with stronger ships. And then the weaker, I must have done that wrong. Just saying the weaker should be the patrol fleet. But I did that wrong. Where are we getting invaded? Scotland? I've got bigger problems. Oh, nope, you're going this way. And hopefully we can prevent a retreat and get that division completely cut off. Joint research. Oh yeah, let's go with material procurement. So all I actually need here is just some destroyers to be a patrol fleet. That's all I need. And with that, we'll keep them on the move so that we have more visibility, but also they're using less fuel and we can save those bigger ships for combat. We're really pushing the Soviets back now. This is good. I feel like we're finally making the progress we needed, pushing them back into the sea. Let's see, we've got the command power for it. Let's do a staff office plan just to get those planning bonuses up. We've got improved infantry equipment now, which is good. What reliability, efficiency gain, we already got that. Let's go with, no, you know what? I don't want that extra production cost. I just want the reliability. That's what I need. Go with the upgraded version once again. And, oh, we got an upgrade here. I'm gonna wait just a little bit, wait for that penalty to come down. Just go with excavation. The more resources are going to help our economy. And how are the planning bonuses looking? We're almost there. Let's, how are the troops? We got 2 more divisions coming soon. Let's kick this off. I think we can push them back a little further. And the more we get them compressed too, I think that's more supply they're going to have trouble sourcing. What do we have for government we can modify? Suffragette, humble appeaser. None of these seem good. Trade. These are not things I need. Infantry expert. That's something I need. That's all we have, basically. We got 1 tank division. And is that even a full tank division? No, it's just 16 width. It's fairly light. It's just tanks and motorized. So they are moving backward. How's the battle in the air going? We're losing a few fighters. We're bombing some troops. Still don't have everything we need. We need more factories, or at least we'll have to reallocate things. And the Finns are still just holding out. We're doing a number on the Soviet Air Force. Our fighters should be really experienced. Yeah, they're getting there. Not as experienced as I would have expected, but... Oh, here we go. Got a new ace. Sometimes I just forget to look for the aces. But that ace should help us even more. The Axis is getting quite strong. They've got all their traditional friends with Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Italy's in there, Slovakia. They've got Denmark, and is this Norway? Yeah. Denmark and Norway are in the Axis as well. So when the Axis does make a move, they're going to be powerful. I don't know how the Allies are going to overcome that. The Allies have done this with, Germany being tied up a little bit in Denmark and Norway, rather than having Denmark and Norway fully participating on the Axis side. Here we go. Now we're starting to push through. Oh, forgot to fully motorize these guys. I should have enough trucks for full motorization. Soviet casualties have to be rough. They've lost 331,000 troops to me. And 180,000 more in Finland. Though 500,000 to the Soviets are not a big deal. I think I've got the troops to push through here. Wrong one. Would have been nice to have some faster, motorized, mechanized divisions that I could really make progress with. But infantry is going to have to do it. And I think infantry will do it. I'm probably capturing a ton of Soviet stuff right now. Here we go. This is going to be a stupid attack, but I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, these divisions are starting to fold because they just don't have the organization to hold out, nowhere to retreat to. Look at that. But we have a new problem in the north while I was all excited with how things are going in the south. So let's award these medals. I'm going to go with recovery rate, and that's all I have right now. I'm going to assign them to this front that I completely missed. And I'm going to call it there for this episode. So thanks again for watching. Hope you are enjoying this series, and have a good one.